We're talking with Dee Dee Leahy of Dee Dee Leahy and Company, Gail Cooksey Communications, and Paula Baucom
of PR Baucom and Associates.
PR Baucom and Associates, about starting your own business. Okay, I've listened to you and what you did. Now tell me, Paula, how did you start? You had a mentor, but what was the first thing you did?
It's a serious, life is a progression, isn't it? And when my children were little, I had a catering business, and that improved my network. And then I ran for office. I succeeded there and had time that I spent there. And then eventually I was a national award-winning franchise for Housewarmers, which is a new resident welcome service. But you can imagine what happens to welcome services for new homes when the economy bottomed out in May of 2008 and the business completely dried up because no one was moving. So I just, I had this mentor through the years. His name is Bob Lynn. He's in the ad agency business and has been. And he just saw some things in you and me and encouraged that.
And so you took the leap of faith.
I did.
When you were in New York, you were in the PR business, and then you came home.
That's right.
Came home to Fort Worth, I think.
That's right.
All right. How did you start your own business here? What was the first, like, what, did you get a business card first? Isn't that important that you get a business card?
Yes, but that's not the first thing.
All right.
I was at the time working for the Lena Pope Home in Fort Worth as Director of Financial Development. I've been on kind of all different sides of the public relations fence. And people started a company in Dallas came to me, in fact, it was Sanger Harris, and asked me to do their opening. And,
oh, my God.
And so I marched into the director and I said, you know, I have this side request that I'd like to do. Well, do you mind? And he said, oh, no, I don't mind. And that was a big success. And then they came back to me and other people and asked me to do fashion shows at the malls. So I go back into the executive director and I say, excuse me, you know, I'm here all the time. I'm taking care of you, but I've got this side thing. Is that okay? And he said, yeah, that's fine. You know, I'm not worried. So I started having these consulting opportunities, and finally it dawned on me, what am I doing? So I went back into the executive director's office and I said, I'm going to give you 2 months notice and I'm going to start my own company. And he said, we want to be your first client.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
what
which
a
was
great
wonderful.
story.
And then I took that 2 months at lunchtime and I took people to lunch and announced that I was going into business.
Is it smart to never eat alone? Is it smart to every day go have lunch with somebody? My husband says that's what you do.
Yeah, I do. I did that. With my little notebook, every day I did something. I met with somebody, usually over lunch, but that's a time when people are more casual and more receptive to hearing you as opposed to when you're sitting in their office. And yes, I took a lot of people to lunch. And the first time you say it to somebody, I'm starting my own business, it's really scary. It's like, oh, I really am doing this.
Here comes the pitch.
But you got to practice saying it and start telling people you're going to, so that when you do, they're ready and waiting for it.
Yes, that's good. You gave him a heads up.
Yes. So
you just didn't put him in an awkward position. No. You said, I'm going to start my own business.
Oh,
and I need your help. I need your help.
What's the most powerful word you can use today?
Thank you.
Thank you?
Please, I think.
Please?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'd have to agree with thank you. People don't say it in person, write it. However, you need to say thank you.
And I think the most powerful word for me is yes. Because yes, this is what they all said yes. Yes leads to every adventure you will ever lead. It leads to every open door. It leads to every new client. It leads to a new relationship. And saying yes is living the full adventure of life, which these women have done through their love of business and passion and commitment. I want you to meet them because I think they are fabulous. Now look here. You've got an idea in your head. I want you to find inspiration from women like Dee Dee and Gail and Paula. That's why we wanted you to meet them today. They got their own business, and if you need to find them, you get in touch with us because we'll give you their website and their phone numbers. They're great women. We'll be right back.